So, to find something like this is definitely quite out of the ordinary. And then, not only is this the oldest car kit, on the instruction sheet, which has definitely seen better days, but it's in really impressive shape. It's dated 1975, which this is by far the oldest kit that I've got that is a complete kit. Because I do have a kit that's from 1972. But the thing with that is it was a kit that was already started and was missing quite a few parts. So to have a complete kit that's really vintage is really nice to have. And the original vintage car that I used to have is this 1935 Auburn Speedster, which I've had for a while that I've been wanting to build. So, if anything, with the combination of these two, might do a video. I'm thinking about doing a video on this specifically, showing how simple this kit might be, and then depending if I get around to painting it, might paint it up and then put it together. So there's that. And to go along with that, I'll also be building this kit to go with it, which will, I think, will be really nice to have some really vintage cars. Because a lot of the time I've got a bunch of the 60s cars, as well as a bunch of mixed years, as I've got a fair few 70s cars, but still need to get those built. Then a little bit of a mishmash of stuff here and there. So, there's pretty much that. And I think that might be it for this video, actually. One last thing that I would like to say is that I'm still trying to get the Facebook stuff set up, but I'm not sure if anyone is on Discord, but I did set up a server. So if you are on the server, or if you are on Discord, I will supply a link in the description below, and who knows, maybe stop by, possibly bring some other people along. But I think that, well, besides that, I think that will do it for this video, and I'll definitely keep everyone in touch with what I've got planned over the next couple weeks. And who knows, might end up creating some different content. So that'll be it for this video, and see you next time. Yeah, everyone, welcome back. Now, it's that time of the month again, where I do progress report and the monthly update on what's been going on. This time for the end of July, beginning of August, or as I like to call it, August. Okay, jokes aside. So, anywho, I've been still working on the Ford and the ramp trucks, doing the kit bash on those. So, still need to get quite a few more things done on that. Hoping I can get done within another few weeks. Who knows? Then, over the course of July, been working on another project that I haven't discussed a whole lot on, which is this newly released AMT Cal Drag combo kit, which in a way is a bit overpriced, but I thought it was a decent kit. And so with this, got the Galaxy Falcon funny car and tandem axle trailer. So starting with the Galaxy, it's a fairly nice car. Didn't do anything special with this. Did in this nice medium dark blue. I had multiple cans of spray paint laying around that I've never used of this color, so decided to try something else. So I think it turned out fine. Then did a bit of an accent tone on the interior. So of course with this, it's a very basic kit. Didn't bother taking off the inscriptions, but I think probably should have done that, but whatever. Then detailed it up a little bit, like got the auto world that came from the AMT car trailer, and then some small stuff here and there, but overall fairly nice car. And then got the Falcon funny car, which turned out pretty nicely. Then with this I decided to leave the body from the chassis so it can be taken off. And yeah, so then with this, originally it was just going to be basic red white with the blue, no, red white with the blue main color. But when I was doing that, I was with the white, it looked good, but I decided with the same blue and red I was painting with originally, take some of that, just mist it across to get a paint bomb effect. And of course when you do that, it doesn't come out consistently, but it came out nice enough where I really liked it. So quite pleased with that. And then originally it's going to keep it just the red to the flames, but it had some flags out of the NPC 69 Charger kit that I was never going to use. So I figured cut some of those up, keep the bars across, put on the front, and then have it just go, keep it from the front, and then from the transitional line, put some decals on the side to give it more flair to it. Then with some letters that I forgot that I had laying around, ended up putting my name on the top, which seemed fitting, making it seem like that I'm the driver. Then with this, out of this build, I used about 6 different sticker packs from different kits that I've got. So took a little bit of time looking for the right stuff, but I think it turned out quite nicely. And then with the frame, just did in a basic silver, kind of like more like an aluminum type. Did the interior kind of like the body, with do a little bit of the silver, then have the red dash, red and blue roll bar, which I figured was a nice touch. Then chrome steering wheel, racing seat. Then with the front of the frame, did the same as well. Have the support bars being red with the accent color of blue. Then the engine, a little bit of might come out a little bit darker, but that was also painted blue. Then had the red band from another kit that I decided, you know what, put a use to that and make the rear tires essentially a red line style tire. Then the underneath, painted the underside blue, and then with the red traction bars. Now there are supposed to be a wheelie bar kit that comes with the car, but I figured, you know what, those can be used for another kit build, so didn't bother using those. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with how that turned out. And then with this kit, also got a tandem axle trailer, which is a really more modern style of trailer, which I quite like. And on the side here, these were some reflective tape that I've had from a different build a while ago. Figured put those onto use. Then had some wheel chocks, glued some to the front. So then you can I can use it for different vehicles and keep them nice and secured. like say with this, have it more towards the front, then it's all secure. And then depending on the car you've got, you can have it parked forwards, then it stays nice and stable. Or you can park a vehicle like this with a rear overhang, park it backwards, so then you still have room to put a tow vehicle on. So this one here so it stays nice and proportionate, which I really like, because unlike with this other trailer that I've got that came in a different kit, it's nice, but compared to the other trailer, not as nice. Since the trailer is a central pivot, doesn't really stay balanced all that well. And if you're using it as a transport trailer, like say with this Galaxy here, the car is a bit too big for the trailer itself, with a lot of overhang in the rear. And then turn it around, the overhang is much greater than what the trailer tongue is. So I'm not sure what I was originally going to use this trailer for something, but now that I have this other trailer, I might use that you might use this and then just use this trailer as maybe a diorama display. Not entirely sure on that. So that's pretty much it for that kit. And then at a collector gaming store, ended up coming across this, which I think was really cool. 1904 Duroc, two-seater roadster. Paid $10 for it, which figured it's a pretty good deal for what it is. Now I can officially say that this is the oldest car kit I now have. Since for 1904, I don't think there's going to be anything else that old. And one thing I'm really happy about, went over it earlier, found out all the pieces are here, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, and then the kit itself claims to be a 1/32 scale, but apparently with research, this actually came more close to a 1/25 scale kit, which it's not exactly 1/25 scale, but close enough, since apparently with these early century cars, they weren't really that big. So it's also originally an Airfix kit, which I can imagine was one that was released in the mid-50s.